Most people fail long before they ever try. Not because they aren't talented, not because they aren't intelligent, but because they've made a quiet decision inside themselves. A decision to stay weak. Weakness isn't something life forces on you. It's something people accept. And once you accept it, life has no reason to give you anything. Friedrich Nietzsche, one of the most misunderstood philosophers in history, once said, "The world is beautiful, but it has a disease called man." He wasn't insulting humanity. He was warning us. He believed that most people never rise because they refuse to grow beyond their smallest, most fragile selves. Today, I'm going to break down the harsh truth Nietzsche gave the world. Why weak people fail, why they stay stuck, and how to escape weakness before it destroys your entire life. This won't be comfortable. It's not supposed to be. It's designed to wake you up. So let's begin. Weakness starts with expectations. You've probably met people who fall apart the moment life challenges them. They complain when things aren't convenient. They get angry when their plans go off track. They quit the moment something feels uncomfortable. Nietzsche believed this mindset was poison to the human spirit. He said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." Notice what he's saying. Strong people don't expect life to be easy. They expect it to demand something from them. Weak people, they want progress without struggle, success without sacrifice, recognition without effort. They want shortcuts, not mastery. They want comfort, not growth. They want applause, not discipline. Nietzsche warned that people who chase comfort eventually lose the ability to handle anything difficult, because comfort is a slow, quiet erosion of the will. Weakness doesn't explode overnight. It creeps in gradually. You avoid one challenge, then another, then another. Eventually, discomfort feels dangerous. Effort feels unbearable. Responsibility feels overwhelming. At that point, life stops rewarding you. Life doesn't punish the weak, they punish themselves by refusing to grow. Nietzsche had a brutal view of strength. What does not kill you makes you stronger. This isn't just a motivational quote, it's a psychological principle. He observed that weak people fail because they cannot handle resistance. Any resistance. Tell them no, and they crumble. Give them criticism, and they shut down. Place them under pressure, and they fall apart. To Nietzsche, this wasn't accidental. It was a choice formed through years of avoiding struggle. Weak people fail because they've trained themselves to break easily. Here's the truth. Strength is not natural. It is built every day through discomfort. Weak people think the strong were born different, but strength is a muscle, and weak people never train it. They avoid challenges, hide from responsibility, collapse when confronted, retreat when things get hard, let emotions control them. Nietzsche believed that humans either grow from challenges or shrink from them. There is no middle ground. If you avoid resistance, you also avoid growth. If you avoid discomfort, you avoid transformation. If you avoid struggle, you avoid strength. Life demands tension. Just like a muscle requires resistance to grow. Without it, you weaken. And weak people fail not because of the world, but because they never built the resilience to survive it. Nietzsche believed the strongest people were those who had mastered themselves. He wrote, "No one can build you the bridge on which you, and only you, must walk." Weak people never walk that bridge. They wait for someone to carry them across. They hope someone else will save them, motivate them, push them, fix them. But self-control is the foundation of strength, and weak people refuse to develop it. Let's break this down. There are 3 areas Nietzsche said define strength. Number 1, control of your emotions. Weak people react impulsively, explode over small things, panic easily, can't handle frustration. Number 2, control of your habits. Weak people lack discipline, procrastinate, avoid difficult tasks, depend on motivation, not consistency. Number 3, control of your direction. Weak people drift without purpose, chase trends, let others decide their path, change their goals constantly. Nietzsche believed true power begins internally. He who cannot obey himself will be commanded. Meaning, if you don't control you, someone else will. Not because they are evil, but because your lack of direction invites others to lead your life for you. Weak people fail because they surrender control without even noticing. The world shapes them instead of them shaping the world. One of Nietzsche's greatest warnings was about the danger of pleasing others. He said, the individual has to fight the herd instinct. Weak people do not fight it, they obey it. They shape their personality around approval. They avoid anything that creates judgment. They fear rejection more than failure. And Nietzsche believed this dependence destroys individuality. Weak people stay quiet when they should speak, agree when they disagree, lower their standards to fit in, pretend to be something they're not. Why? Because they want to be liked. Because they think acceptance equals value. Because they fear being alone with themselves. But Nietzsche believed that the greatest people in history stood apart from the herd, not inside it. Weak people fail because they build their identity around other people's opinions. When opinions change, their identity collapses. Strong people succeed because they build their identity around their own values, their own mission, their own purpose. Approval is temporary. Self-respect is permanent. Nietzsche believed responsibility is the birthplace of empowerment. He said, freedom is the will to be responsible for ourselves. Weak people avoid responsibility because it demands something from them. They say, it's not my fault. Life is unfair. Someone should help me. I can't do it alone. I didn't have the same opportunities. And Nietzsche believed this mindset traps people in failure. Responsibility isn't punishment, it's liberation. Why? Because when you accept responsibility, you gain control. If you caused it, you can change it. If you contributed to it, you can fix it. If you allowed it, you can stop it. Weak people think responsibility is a burden. Strong people see it as power. Weak people wait for circumstances to improve. Strong people improve themselves. Weak people wait for opportunities. Strong people create them. Weak people wait for motivation. Strong people work without it. Responsibility expands you. Avoiding it shrinks you. And Nietzsche believed anyone who avoids responsibility also avoids the possibility of strength. Nietzsche believed self-deception was the most destructive form of weakness. He said, every man lies to himself. But the difference between the strong and the weak is that the strong confront their lies and the weak live inside them. Weak people tell themselves, I'll start tomorrow. I'm doing my best. I don't have time. I'm unlucky. I'll change when things calm down. These are not truths. They are excuses disguised as comfort. Nietzsche believed that the purpose of discomfort was to reveal where we are lying to ourselves. If you're unhappy, it's a signal. If you're unmotivated, it's a signal. If you're stagnant, it's a signal. Weak people silence these signals instead of listening to them. Strong people face them head on. Weak people construct a life inside their illusions. Strong people destroy illusions to grow into reality. The more a person lies to themselves, the weaker they become, because truth is the foundation of strength. Nietzsche believed that every human being has two opposing forces inside them, one that wants to rise and one that wants to remain small. Weak people fail because they fear their higher self. They fear responsibility. They fear expectations. They fear pressure. They fear isolation. They fear standing out. They fear becoming someone others look up to. In Nietzsche's view, fear of potential is fear of self. He said, the most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. Because accepting yourself means seeing your flaws clearly, owning your weaknesses, confronting your bad habits, facing your lack of discipline, recognizing your untapped strength. The weak avoid this. They prefer a smaller version of themselves, the version that demands nothing and risks nothing. But Nietzsche believed this is the ultimate tragedy of human life. People are not destroyed by their limitations. They are destroyed by their fear of surpassing them. To Nietzsche, potential is a mountain we are meant to climb. Weak people fail because they never take the first step. Nietzsche believed that if you do not actively author your own life, someone else will pick up the pen. He wrote, "Whoever fights monsters should see to it that he does not become a monster himself." Interpretation: if you don't choose your direction, the world will impose one on you. Weak people let others choose their goals, define their values, decide their boundaries, shape their identity, control their time, influence their beliefs. Weak people fail because they live in reaction, not creation. They react to someone else's desire, someone else's anger, someone else's disappointment, someone else's expectations. Nietzsche believed that strong individuals create their own path, even if it invites misunderstanding or criticism. Weak people do not create. They follow. They don't live. They exist. They don't direct. They drift. Nietzsche believed that drifting is the slow death of the soul, because when you do not decide your fate, the world decides it for you, and it rarely chooses greatness on your behalf. Nietzsche's philosophy deeply influenced Carl Jung's concept of the shadow, but Nietzsche expressed it first. You must become your own master. Weak people fail because they suppress the strongest parts of themselves, not the bad parts, the powerful ones. Your shadow contains confidence, ambition, assertiveness, creativity, discipline, competitive drive, leadership, individuality. But society often labels these traits as too much or selfish. Weak people internalize that judgment. They dim their qualities so others feel comfortable. They lower their standards so others aren't threatened. They hide their talent so others aren't insecure. They silence their voice so others aren't offended. Nietzsche believed that self-suppression destroys greatness. He didn't believe your shadow was harmful. He believed it was underdeveloped power. Weak people fail because they amputate the strongest parts of themselves to be accepted by those who lack strength altogether. To Nietzsche, the integration of the shadow is the birth of individuality. Not dark, not evil, just whole. Weak people fear wholeness, strong people seek it. Nietzsche believed that excuses are the chains that bind people to mediocrity. He wrote, "That which needs to be proved is already weak." He meant, if you are constantly justifying your actions, you already know they're not serving you. Weak people fail because their excuses sound reasonable. They make weakness feel logical. They say, "I'm too tired. I'm too busy. I'm not ready. I don't know how. I'll start later." Excuses shrink your world. Action expands it. According to Nietzsche, humans are meant to evolve. Not in the biological sense, but in the psychological sense. You are meant to refine your discipline, your mindset, your habits, your strength, your will, your character. Weak people fail because they stop evolving. They repeat the same day, the same habits, the same mistakes year after year. Then they wonder why nothing changes. Nietzsche believed the only way to escape weakness is to make evolution non-negotiable. Nietzsche believed that a strong person is someone with a defined center, principles they will not betray. Weak people fail because they change their beliefs to fit the crowd, compromise their boundaries, abandon their values to avoid conflict, adapt their personality for approval. He said, "The man of principle is instinctively strong." Weak people are not guided by principles. They are guided by feelings, and feelings are inconsistent, unreliable, easily influenced. The strong create standards, and they enforce them. Weak people have standards until someone challenges them. Your boundaries are not real if you abandon them at the first sign of pressure. Nietzsche believed that character is not revealed in comfort, but in the moment your values are tested. Weak people fail because they treat their values like suggestions. Strong people treat their values like laws. Pain is not avoidable. Pain is not optional. Pain is not a punishment. Nietzsche believed pain was the catalyst that transforms a person into something more. He said, "To live is to suffer. To survive is to find meaning in the suffering." Weak people fail because they interpret pain incorrectly. They think pain means something is wrong, something is unfair, something is impossible, something should stop. But pain is information. Pain is a message. Pain is a signal of growth. Weak people use pain as a reason to quit. Strong people use pain as a reason to improve. Weak people run from pain. Strong people extract meaning from it. Pain isn't your enemy. Confusion is. Avoidance is. Denial is. Nietzsche believed the ability to find meaning in struggle is what separates the powerful from the powerless. Weak people fail because they wait for life to feel easy before they start living. Life never gets easier. You get stronger. But only if you choose to. Nietzsche believed that waiting is a form of self-betrayal. He wrote, "The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and enjoyment from life is to live dangerously." He didn't mean recklessness. He meant ownership. Weak people fail because they wait for permission, encouragement, validation, confidence, timing, opportunity. They wait to feel ready. They wait for conditions to be perfect. They wait for fear to disappear. But waiting is a slow form of destruction. Strong people move without permission. They act without certainty. They choose without guarantees. They build without applause. Weak people fail because they convince themselves that the right moment is somewhere in the future. Nietzsche believed the right moment is always now. The world belongs to the people who begin. Nietzsche did not give these harsh truths to shame people. He gave them to awaken them. Strength is not something only a few are born with. It is something anyone can choose. Here is Nietzsche's path. The path away from weakness. Number 1. Choose difficulty. Greatness is built through resistance, not comfort. Number 2. Confront the truth. Stop lying to yourself about your habits, your discipline, your effort. Number 3. Accept responsibility. When you take responsibility, you take power. Number 4. Build discipline. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Number 5. Face discomfort head on. Growth happens where comfort ends. Number 6. Stop seeking approval. Your life is too valuable to be shaped by other people's opinions. Number 7. Integrate your shadow. Use your ambition, confidence, and inner fire. Don't suppress them. Number 8. Evolve daily. Small improvements compound into transformation. Nietzsche believed strength is not an accident, it's a decision. Weak people fail because they wait to become strong. Strong people succeed because they decide to become strong. Today you have 2 choices. Continue living as the smaller version of yourself, or rise into the person you were meant to become. This decision will shape your entire life. Choose carefully, choose strength,